Hello, welcome to the another episode of Timesport on the Beat. With me, Datuk James Selvaraj, former BAM High Performance Director and also Thomas Kappa. Welcome, Datuk.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
And Datuk, we will be discussing on the World Tour Finals.
Okay.
Just finished on Sunday.
Yeah.
The most lucrative event on the BWF
Towards
calendar.
$1 million prize money. Yeah.
Total $3 million prize money, and also the doubles pairs. The champions will get $252,000 US, which is the highest in any badminton tournament.
Yep.
Going straight to our Malaysian players. The Malaysian pairs. They have been doing quite well this year. We had mixed doubles world champion Cheng Tanji Toiwe qualifying for it. World championship silver medalist Pearly Tan-M were there, and also world number 2 men's doubles Aaron Chia So Week.
Yep.
Based on their performance, there were high hopes that one of them could end up winning the title.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. So maybe overall, Datuk can explain on the results there. How?
Okay. Talking about men's doubles, yes, our players have done well. First of all, I'd like to say that they have changed their way of playing. Harry, as the new Indonesian coach, has done some homework, and he has taught them how to readjust themselves in the court. So I think they were playing well according to his way of working with them. Because you need a coach and a player relationship, and I think Harry had done some quite good work down there. But if you look at the thing, I've been always telling that, are they playing too many tournaments? They may be playing a bit too many tournaments, and that's why somewhere along the line they're over exerted in their own performance. Coming back now, let's take one at a time. If you look at Pearly and Thinaah, that's our best bet to get a gold medal in 28 Olympics. But if you look at actually them, the way they play, they have improved to a certain extent. But what is lacking is their fitness level. The fitness level has come down, especially Pearly. You can see that after the second game, she's really struggling and trying to execute a shot. But she has got one of the best smashes among all the girls. If we put all the 4 semi-finalists and all the players, Pearly, I think, has got the fastest smash, the better smash, and better placement in her strokes. But somehow or other, she's lacking in something. And that is one strength and fitness level that's lacking in her. Okay. And Rosman has to start working hard on this particular area where he can improve Pearly. If he can improve that part of Pearly, I think Pearly and Thinaah will become a fantastic pair. Malaysia has not produced such a good doubles pair in the ladies event. If you look at back all the olden days ladies, we have not produced. And here we have got 2 good girls who have been combined together. And I think they are really doing something good in their game. And I think it's some time for Rosman to bring out something extra. Maybe try to change their game a little bit. And look at how the Chinese players are playing. They're playing the strokes at the side. They're bringing the player forward, and then they're moving up to open up the game for the partner to smash. So I think this is what is lacking in both of these 2 girls, and I think they have to work themselves out to become a much better players. And looking at as I said earlier about too many tournaments or what, was it right to send the players to SEA Games? Because it was so near this World Championship. Okay, fair enough, Malaysia want to win the gold medal. But out of the 4 gold medals, we only won 1. So I think that is a little bit of thing. So I in my earlier report with the press, I have already told that there must be a post-mortem. Why did they play? Why did they lose? How come to the players who are much lower in rank, and they went down? Even now, Pearly and Thinaah nearly lost to the Indonesian pair. And then you have got Aaron of Week, who are most established doubles pair, and still they are losing to lower ranked players. So that's another place where Harry got to start working on what is lacking in these 2 players. And if you look overall, I think overall the fitness level has dropped.
Okay.
And you have to change that part of it, the coaches.
Okay. Going back to Pearly Tan-M again on the World Tour Finals.
Yeah.
World Tour Finals actually was their 22nd tournament this year.
Yeah.
which is quite high.
Too high.
Despite their consistency,
Yeah.
they've done very well.
Yeah.
They've made 5 finals. They
Yeah,
won 3 titles.
agreed. They
World
did well this
Championship,
year.
silver
26,
medalist.
this 20, 26 year, 25 has been a good year for them. A good run for them. They have really done well. So,
Do you think that the hectic schedule has taken the toll during the World Tour finals? Because they started well. They beat the second China pair, Jai Fan and Zhang Shushan. They've been losing to them. They've only won once in about five previous matches, and they beat them in straight games. They started well, but they could not sustain that towards the end. The group against Japan's Mayu Matsumoto, Yuki Fukushima, they lost twice in the group,
as well
and
as
also in the semi-finals. They lost in straight games. Do you think physically, I mean, too many tournaments?
I've always been telling that they are playing in one too many tournaments. 22 tournaments in 1 year is really a lot of tournaments. Overall, they played well. I have to agree with you when you say something that they have played very well. There's no two ways about it. But do you think that really they can sustain all the way? If they are going to play 22 tournaments in year 26, can they last again 26 and comes 27 before Olympics is coming? But in the next 2 years, if they are injury free, is okay. But if they are injured, what will happen? Everything you put, all the training, all the money you spend on pushing the 2 girls will just go to waste. So I think it's time for the coaches to look at the players, whether they should play in all 22 tournaments or should they play in 18 tournaments or 16 tournaments. And especially if they're playing a World Tour finals, the prize money is so much. $1 million match, they could do US 250,000, more than $1 million ringgit. Can you imagine the players winning $1 million ringgit? You never heard of. But they should have won the $1 million ringgit. They should have beaten the Japanese pair. Had they won the Japanese pair, I think they would have beaten the Korean pair in the final.
Yeah, because
they are more afraid of the Chinese pair than the Korean pair.
The world number one, the Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning, they also lost.
To the Korean pair.
Yeah, to the Korean pair. So that means they are probably also being affected by playing in too many. The hectic schedule is taking the toll.
Yeah. Most of the players, I give credit to that Popov guy in the men's singles to beat Yuchi, is it?
Yuchi,
So I think there are a lot of players. The toll among the singles players, the one most affected is the Thailand player, Kulawit. Kulawit. You see, he was the world champion the year before, and he has been lacking down. He's put on a little bit of weight, but he's not playing as usual as his usual game. You see. Maybe it's also one too many tournaments are being played. So I think overall in our players, the coaches have to sit with the players and ask them how many tournaments. They themselves should tell them, look, I think it's time for you to now cut down the tournaments and concentrate on the thing and look at the bigger picture of which tournament they should play and which tournament they then the chances of winning. They just wasted this particular World Tour finals, our Pearly and Thinaah. Even Aaron and Wui, they could have played much better. But losing to the Indonesian pair and all that was something which I also can't believe that they can lose out to those players.
There was another point aspect both the coach also raised and also Pearly Tan-M also said that during the World Tour finals their defense was lacking a bit.
You can see that the game
not very solid.
Yes.
Do you think that is an aspect they need to improve? Maybe also sharpen the attack.
You see, if your attack is very good, what do? You open up your game, the front, to bring up the shuttlecock to come for you to attack. But when you attack, you also must be careful of your defense. If your defense is lacking, you're also going to lose. If you look at him, you see all these mixed doubles pair, the ladies doubles and the mixed double. They are just lifting most of the time. So if you're lifting, if you're so much lifting, you must prepare for yourself to defend the shuttlecock. If you don't defend properly, I'm telling you, you will not be able to take the game to a next level again.
Okay.
So you must do whatever is lacking in the players, the tournament proper. The coaches got to analyze their players' game, and once they get their game into action, put them into practice.
So basically, it comes back to the quality training time they need to spend. And reduce the tournaments also.
Exactly.
Because they used to be they are one of the best known for their very strong defense. But I think because too many tournaments, 22 tournaments, meaning that your time spent on training preparation is getting lesser and lesser.
So now you see that now there's a break. You see now you take a break until the Malaysian Open in January.
Yeah, it's
So
January 6 to 11.
So you have got at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You can take a rest on the because you must gain back your own strength only when you're resting. But when you go into the court to train, you must now train the strokes that you need to improve. The strokes that you need to improve, which will help you to change your game in the tournament proper. So if your defense is bad, Rosman has got to work on their defense. How to improve the self, and from attack you become from defense you come attack. You take over from the defense. You prepare yourself to open up the game to start attacking. And if your attack is strong, that will help you get more points against the defense. You see? So they have to identify what exactly they are doing.
This issue has been raised because the SEA Games was just 3 days before the World Tour final started.
Yeah.
So maybe Badminton Association of Malaysia, could they have missed that chance rather than sending their top pairs? No doubt Pearly Tan-M won the gold, the only goal for the country. Maybe the backup pairs like Yap Roy King and Wan Arif Junaidi, they are coming up, and also commenting the second women's doubles pair, the young pair, who is Ong Zini and commenting. They are also coming up. Maybe these pairs could have been exposed in SEA Games.
In general, if you look at all the countries that sent the players to Thailand for the SEA Game, they didn't have the top players there, except for Thailand, only 1 or 2 players. The rest of it, you look at Indonesia, they brought the second team.
Yeah.
Jinting and Tommy Christie, Jonathan Christie did not go. The doubles pairs also didn't go.
Fajar Alfian
And the second pair went, and the third ranked pairs went there. The men's singles also they went there, and they performed. So the same thing we wanted to win the 4 gold medals, and somehow or other we did not make it. We lost 3, we won 1. Even the one of Pearly and Thinaah also, they were very lucky to win the gold medal. So I don't know whether BM, they may have their own rules and regulations, they may have their own thoughts. Why they want to send these players out there. If I were them, if I was in that position, I would have told them, no, don't send them to SEA Games. Send our second stringers there. They will perform, they'll be exposed to tournament proper. They will be different completely because when they are exposed to tournament, you become a better player yourself. So these youngsters should have been there instead of the senior players. And the senior players should have been getting ready to play in the World Tour. And I think they would have performed even better than what they had done.
Because they could have got another 1 week of extra training.
Training as well as rest. The body needs to also rest. So I think they could have done much better. To me, my feeling is that they would have done better in the World Tour had they skipped the SEA Games. But if the SEA Games is a country event, maybe they felt the patriotism, we had to come back and help the country win. But then when they lost, now people ask, why did you send? Because you lost. If you had won the gold medal, nobody would say anything. But now that you have lost, the people will say, oh, you shouldn't have gone. You should have gone to see for the World Tour rather than just stay back and train. Then everybody can say something. But as a former player, I feel that, the body also needs a rest. You need to, playing 22 tournaments in a year is really, really a lot. More than 1 tournament per month if you look at it. So you come into 2 tournaments a month. So it really takes the toll out of you.
Because we go to Aaron Week. They started well. They beat Fajar Alfian and Shoaibul Fikri for the first time. The new pair has been coming up very strongly. 2 experienced players. The first 2 matches they've lost. They beat them in 3 games, but it was very tough 3 games. So World Tour finals, you have the top 8 who have performed well in the World Tour for the whole year. So every match is very tough, and daily you have to perform. So the next day when they play the China pair, Liang Wei King and Wang Chang, they lost in straight games. So I think that's where their chances were killed there. But it also shows that they couldn't recover after a tough match. They went down. And Harry has also raised about their lacking physical fitness and all that. So how, what is your take on that?
Yeah, you can see it's very clear, it's very obvious when we watch over TV and you see Aaron always swinging his hand, his arm. So I don't know whether there's an injury in his right shoulder or something is wrong, not right. But the point is you have to come out openly, get their tail ready for all these type of tournaments because the tournaments get tougher and tougher, players getting better. And when you think you train 2 hours, your opponent is training 3 hours. So this is another aspect that Harry has to work on because if he feels that the fitness level is down, you get the fitness trainer to push them up, to boost them up, to make the thing. I was all the time in my earlier reports. I always said that we have to find a what do you call a mental preparation thing there. I think they may have found one. I don't know, but at least they are more prepared to play tournaments. But when you're prepared to play tournament, you also must be ready to make sure that you are also fit enough to play. And when you're not fit enough, that's where all the mistakes come in. You see, you can see that someone becomes very erratic, and then you start making a lot of mistakes. And then the same too with Aaron. So the fitness level may have gone down, and their concentration and the focus on the game is gone.
Okay.
When your fitness level is down, you'll hit. Because blindly you sometimes go and hit the shuttlecock. So that's where you start losing points, you see.
The top pair, the Korean top pair, Kim Won Ho and Seo Seung Jae, they won 11 titles this year.
They are one class above everybody now.
Everybody. So one step way ahead.
Yeah.
Definitely with this current physical condition of Aaron Week or even Man Wei Chong, Thi Kai Won, it is going to be difficult to challenge them. Not only them, maybe the other top 5 pairs like Satvik Sairaj, Chirag Shetty from India, even Liang Wei Keng and Wang Chang also have been struggling. They are coming back.
Yeah.
The Fajar Shoaibul has always been there, quite strong. Do you think physical alone is going to help them to come back? Will give them more confidence competing against with these pairs?
Everybody got their strengths and weaknesses. If you look at in general, thing. But this Korean pair is one class above everybody. They have moved up the ladder so fast, and they are really performing so well. Even if they lose the first game, you will notice that they are not worried. They play so confidently. They are very confident of their stroke. Their concentration on the court is so good. The combination, the communication between the two of them are just a class above everybody else. So the other players that want to win them, want to go up to that level, they have to train, they have to do a lot of things extra. If they don't do the extra fitness training, they don't do the extra mental training, they don't do the physical training, they are not going to go anywhere. So you have to start working on your fitness level, on your mind level, and then you train according to what your weakness are, and make way for the new way of playing thing. But beating the Korean pair, to me, is going to be a very long way off. But among the five other pairs that are playing, they are about the same level. So they Aaron and Wui got to really make their thing. Even our second pair, the Man Wui, the guy, they are both playing very well. Only thing
they came close to beating the Korean
they
players.
are playing very well, but they are there are sometimes they make some very stupid mistakes, and then they get very irritated, and they start making 2-3 mistakes in a row. Sometimes they just give away points like nobody's now that the game is so much changed. They are just playing and they're rushing off, not doing whatever.
Thi Kai Won, he was also having this calf injury, but last 2 months, but he's still been there was a calf tear, but still pushing. Maybe this place should time to take a rest and also
take a break.
Prepare longer for tournaments rather than keep pushing too hard.
And now they've got some time. At least they should recover. Hopefully they do well in the Malaysian Open. So in it's our home country, own tournament. So let us prepare and try to win as many games as possible.
And BWF, they've got the compulsory events. A total of 12 compulsory mandatory events to play for the top 10 pairs.
Okay.
So beside that 12, what would you think will be an ideal number for
Play another.
player?
In between, you have 12 tournaments to play. Take it that you're playing one tournament a month. So take it for the next 6 tournaments. So you play another 6 to 8 tournaments, maximum 8 tournaments. To me, if you are playing 8 tournaments, it's already very, very good already. So 8 plus 10, 12 is already 20,
20
which is too much also. 22 is way too much. The ideal number of tournaments they play should be 18.
18.
18 to 16 to 18 is the best. But 16 may be a bit too much, too little, because there are 12 major tournaments and the 6 smaller tournaments. So they can play another 6 to 8 tournaments. So there will be 16 to 18 tournaments. Totally you play around the whole country or a whole year. So then you can see that you have enough time to give your body a rest, as well as come back and then discuss with your coaches how to come back to the thing. So they can slowly build their strength for the next tournament. That should be the way.
Okay. Now coming to the mixed doubles. Tangji Iwe did very well to win Malaysia's first world title in the event. But since winning, even though you can see that their combination has improved, they are playing well as a pair, and they also look very confident. But the physical level is something a bit glaring. Sometimes they lose more on the physical side. Looks like physical side.
There is a little bit of, I would say that their part is not so much physical. They are physically not that 100% fit, but they are 90% fit, and they are getting into the game. But what is happening is there's some break in between the two of them. The misunderstanding of each other. The girl is trying to say something to him, and he is not listening or what. I don't know. I see him looking at one side, and then the girl is telling it. The boy, and then when the boy makes a mistake, the girl get angry. So I think it's a matter of communication between the two of them. They have to start working on the play. Then Janggi is also, he got a very good smash. So I think he should learn how to also defend and open the game for the girl to open up. The girl got to open up the game more for him to attack. So there is some little miscommunication between the two of them.
But overall, I mean, they used to have that problem.
Definitely they have improved. It was worse some time ago. But now at least they're getting together. They split up, they came back. But now they're getting together quite well. But she still got to help the boy. To Iwe, is it? She has got to help the Tangji more. To help him because she has to open up the game more for him to attack, you see. Then only you see the Chinese pair, they all do that. The girls' defense also, the two China pair are very good in opening up the game and playing the game, you see. So in the matter of doubles, is the matter of communication and discussion between the two of them, how to hit, what to do the next stroke. Keep on talking, communicate, and open the game for your partner to help you. So that should be more of a general practice.
Because they did play in the SEA Games, they lost in the semi-finals. Then
where the concentration went off. Then the focus all gone. That's
for them, maybe that defeat could have
demoralized them a little bit. After winning them, and they're going to lose to this pair, and then come back to the World Tour finals. I think that where some mental, not preparation was not ready for them.
I mean, basically at the World Tour finals, they lost to these two China pairs. Yeah. They've been always ahead. The competition looks like between them, between Tangji Iwe and these two China pairs. What more they can do, what they need to do to actually overcome them. Basically, it goes to now, it's always 3 games. But on record, definitely they are losing more against them.
I don't know whether the coaches analyze their game. What way they are analyzing the game. They should take the videotape of what they lost, how the way they lost. Why they can win one set. You play 3 games and you win 1 game. And the second game you lose, or the first game you lose, and then you come back again in the third game. And then towards the end, you are losing out. So what is the weakness down there? Is it your fitness level that brought you down? Is it the stroke that you are supposed to execute, you didn't execute properly? Is it the what do you call, the way you are playing the game is already wrong? You change your game at the time, the crucial time you change your game. If you are scoring points, you should carry on the momentum. If you don't follow the momentum, you will sure break up already. And crucial, they are losing out towards the end of the game only. So that means during the crucial stages, they are not playing accordingly. So they are all making mistake and they are getting angry with each other. That's not a good sign.
And okay, the men's singles also we didn't have any qualifiers in the men's singles, but Christo Popov's win shows that men's singles is a very open event at the moment. Maybe our men's singles players, even though didn't qualify, they maybe can take some cue from there.
Yeah, they should watch them play. Look at the videotape. Look at the way they played. I think Popov was really fantastic playing right from the very beginning till the very end. Even though the first 3 games he was playing, he had to play 3 games to win. And to a certain extent, I like the CUT's game. You know, he is not bothered about the sound, not bothered about anything. He's just playing on his own world. You know, he's just playing and just hitting the shuttlecock, no tantrum, no nothing, no nothing.
A very laid-back style, but very effective.
Yeah, very effective the way he has played. And I thought he would have won. But last night, I don't know what happened. He was
actually, he was carrying an injury.
Yeah, so maybe that's why I said he couldn't have played games so badly. He should have just won that game. And he knows he has beaten Popov before, so he knows Popov's game. But I have to give credit to Popov, the way he played. Our 2 players, Justin and Thinaah, they have to, look at how this guy came up from where. France is noted for football, not badminton. Mm-hmm. And today you have a French guy who is the World Tour finalist who won US $250,000. That's a lot of money for him. And also the way he played, he enjoyed the game. He really went all out and played. The game is for the player to enjoy. You must play to enjoy the game, and you will play much better. If you are going to struggle into the court and go there with all your mind not working properly, you will.
Because France, they have the Thomas Jr., his brother Thomas Jr. Popov, and also the Alex Lanier.
Lanier also is another good player.
So there are 3 French players.
And all 3 singles players, they can play good singles, you see. So this is the cue that our Malaysian players, we don't have a team, no set of good singles players. These 2 boys are the only one left. Eugene, he's not coming up that fast. So Thinaah and Justin got to get the breakthrough. You have to win one tournament, the breakthrough will come for you. So they have to prepare themselves. Look, maybe they want to do some wonders in the Malaysian tournament in the next one. So I don't know. Maybe that should be an opening for Thinaah to work himself to get a title. You see, you get one title, then you slowly will move up the ladder.
Okay. So based on World Tour Finals results, Aaron Week, Pearly Tan-M and Tangji Wei, they still look the strong bets to win titles next year. But probably do you think maybe a more planned, lesser tournament schedule for them can make them give them more opportunities, winning opportunities?
Surely there will be a better opportunity. Overall, 2025, our players did very well. I would say generally they played much better than above expectation. But what they have to do now is to cut down the number of tournaments and then prepare themselves for tournament after tournament.
Maybe prioritize.
Yes, then you know what other thing. I think I've said this before about prioritizing all this tournament. Even Chong Wei himself said that they shouldn't play in so many tournaments. And then the WBF president said something against what Chong Wei had said. So I think they themselves don't understand. They were play badminton players, so they should understand how the players feel, how much of injury. Look at An Si Yong. The girl was struggling towards the end. And this is not the first time the same injury. Earlier there was one tournament, she also played she had the same problem. Her knee and upper thigh got, I think, cramped up or something like that. And then they are not allowed to use the spray. There are so many new rules. I also don't know what
still managed to win 11 titles.
And she has played above her expectation, above herself. She herself knows she's good enough, but the China pet has troubled her so much. So towards the end, you see, she struggled and she got the title. And good enough to win 11 or 12 titles she won.
11.
11.
I think they set
yeah,
she set
and both the
record
Korean
for,
doubles pair as well, the lady single, they've
both of
done
them,
well.
they've set
Yeah.
the benchmark. They've
Yeah,
set the
correct.
record for the highest titles in one season.
Yeah.
And would you want to give maybe how would you rate among our pairs in World Tour Finals? Who would you rate the best?
No, I still feel that Pearly and Thinaah should have won the title. I don't know. I had the gut feeling that had they won the doubles, the semi-finals, they would have won the title. And I think that was one that was lacking. I think something went wrong. The spark was not there for them to really get there. I think the stress and the pressure they had earlier in the tournament and coming into the World Tour Finals was a little too much already. So they couldn't take up that stress and pressure towards the World Tour Finals.
Okay, Dato', with that we have come to the end of our session. I'm KM Boopathy and Datuk James Selvaraj here. We hope you enjoyed our session. You can view the podcast on Audio Plus or Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Thank you for having me. We'll see you again.
Thank you, Dato'.
Yeah.